We are working new details tonight on Rhode Island's latest toll proposal. Let's give you a live look here at the Sakonnet River Bridge, where tolls were implemented in 2013, then repealed a year later. Now we're learning how that expensive tolling equipment could factor into the state's plans to toll large commercial trucks beginning next year. Target 12 investigator Tim White joins us now live with what he's uncovered.
Remember this? It's the short-lived toll collection system that was on the Sakonnet River Bridge. It's still there, or at least the massive structure called a gantry that spans the bridge and held all those cameras and sensors. Now, that gantry could become a hand-me-down. Under a cloud of controversy, the Rhode Island Turnpike and Bridge Authority started collecting tolls on the Sakonnet River Bridge in August 2013. Less than a year later, the General Assembly did an about-face, and tolls were eliminated in June 2014. The head of the authority tells Target 12 Turnpike staff removed the electronic equipment, but the large metal structure called a gantry remains in place. The executive director says there is a plan in the works to reuse the gantry for one of the proposed tolling locations announced by Governor Gina Raimondo this week. He says, "I had discussions with the Department of Transportation where we are hopeful there will be a clause that whoever gets a contract would have to look to repurpose the gantry over the Sakonnet." State officials say if the transportation plan is approved by lawmakers, they would install 17 to 20 electronic tolls on the state's major highways, assessing a fee to large commercial trucks. Croft says it cost $2.1 million to install the gantry on the Sakonnet. It's unclear how much money the Turnpike Authority will recoup, if any, if the structure is reused elsewhere. We've learned it will likely be an outside company that will run the tolls if they are approved. Now, Croft tells me some of these sensors and cameras that are attached to the gantry are being repurposed right now on the Newport Pell Bridge. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, Eyewitness News.